Ooh, and he is again. Just okay. He's in and out. Ooh. All right.
我刚刚被踢出去2次，
Why?
不知道。
我还以为是你那个断线呢。
没有啊，他就
You got disconnected. Wow.
他把我踢出房间而已，没有断线。
Why? You are moderator. 你是 admin 呢。不 make sense 啊。You are admin and moderator.
等一下再看看。
Okay, we will observe Clubhouse. Maybe they're doing another bunch of updates to the app that we don't know of. All right, guys, please bear with us. And Pei Chi, hello. Welcome back, Pei Chi. Chris likes today's topic. I like it too, but I'm not getting any. If you know what I mean. Yeah. And Ian says 1 hour for reading article from 15 minutes and 1 hour for perma. Oh, okay. I mean, you got to start from the basics. Good. The phonetics, from the pronunciation. So reading the articles, you say, Ian, good for you. Maybe you can share with us which article so far has been your favorite. Okay? You're welcome to text us or write to us, okay? And Chen says this topic is befitting the summer vibe. Yes, that's the whole point, you guys. That's the whole point. All right. So, Peds, please let me know. Are we ready to roll? So, Petty will check if our live stream is simultaneously broadcasted to the Facebook fan page and also YouTube. So Petty does that in the back end.
Yeah.
Perfect. Are we ready to roll?
Yep, stop.
Right. Okay. And I want to quickly welcome you guys and hello to you guys for another 15 minutes live podcast on a Monday evening, 9 p.m. Yes. Good job, you guys. Yes. Thank you. Thank you all for making it tonight. And as usual, today, you probably know the drill. We will record tonight's session for those of the 15 Minutes family members who cannot join us tonight. And of course, I will edit it, and this will later be put up as a podcast for you guys for review or revision. It doesn't matter. You guys can use it to your pleasure. And also, very important thing is, remember, this is a live session, so I don't call the shots. I don't know who will join us tonight. This is really live, okay? I don't set anything up. This is a live session. So sometimes we might have an evening where a lot of the 15 Minutes fam want to share some of their personal stories or want to come practice with us. They're ready. And some of them are sort of doing their work, possibly working on their house chores. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. We welcome you to come and join us on a Monday night, this time around 9 o'clock, to come and speak English with us. So you get an opportunity to use English in your life. If you don't have any person to speak to, you're welcome to come and practice English with us here. All right. So as you guys know, we have a podcast at time segment recently that we've introduced to you guys with a lot of our personal friends, our podcaster friends, who has many, many different podcast topics, okay, and podcast shows. So tonight, without further ado, please allow me to introduce our podcast for Podcaster Time tonight. Podcast 我到底看了什么的 podcast host 芊芊 welcome Chen.
Hello 张老师
Hi Chen, welcome back. So Chen is an old friend of ours. She also has joined us a couple of times on the live podcast as well, so she's very, very familiar with how we do things here.
Yes.
Right. But finally, it's your turn to come and promote your podcast. So give it a go. Tell us,
Okay.
what is a podcast about?
所以我的节目叫做《我到底看了什么》，然后主要是分享一些关于影剧方面，就是观赏完之后的心得。然后最近的话是有加入一些比较特殊的元素，就是会分享更多关于这个作品幕后的一些制作的元素，包括像是前几个月有一个非常红的美剧叫做《Beef》，然后我不确定对John这边有没有听过，
Yes.
但是我非常喜欢这部片，然后在制作那集 podcast 的时候，有发现有一些非常有趣的 detail 可以跟大家分享，就是包括它每一集的封面照啊是如何去制作，然后还有它每一集的title 是怎么样子去取名的等等这一些细节这样子。
Yes.
然后之后的话，就是都会以这样子的方式跟大家做分享，然后在分享的过程中也会给那些还没有听过、还没有看过这样子作品的朋友，就是一个完整的故事脉络，然后让你们可以直接的认识这样子一个作品，然后很了解知道它有什么样子的剧情走向等等的。对。
Okay. So Chen, in a nutshell, movies and TV series.
Yes.
And recently you're talking about Beef, that is starring Ali Wong, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Yes. I'm sort of a fan of Ali Wong.
Oh, me too.
So sort of. I'm getting, sometimes she's a little harsh. I kind of like it some days and other days not. So I'm sort of still acclimatizing to her comedy. But she's blowing up. She's very, very big.
Yeah.
Now. So
I think
Beef
she
is a big
does her best to be a mom and a comedian, like in her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in her
With
Netflix
all her
special,
efforts.
she was very pregnant.
Yeah. That's
In her
really
Netflix special,
surprising.
Yes. Okay, so she's sort of Asian, but not your typical Asian.
She's born in America.
Yeah.
Like in San Francisco, but her parents are from Vietnam. Yep.
Yes. So she's
Yeah.
still pretty Asian, I would say. So I haven't seen Beef yet because I got very little time to watch anything these days. So I'll definitely catch up with that. But I know that many people in who's very much into TV series, they highly recommend Beef.
Yeah.
They highly recommend.
And I updated my podcast show last week for the new movie Spider-Man.
The new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really a big fan of Spider-Man.
All right, fantastic. Because I know of Miles Morales not because of the comic or the movie, but last year, I think it was last year or the year before, on PlayStation there was a Miles Morales game.
Oh.
So, yeah, I knew of Miles Morales through the game, not so much from the comic. Yeah.
Cool.
The game was very, very well done. It's a very, very nice game.
Yeah, I mean the art. Yeah. The production is really heartful built. So.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yes. Okay. So coming back to your podcast, Chen, what made you want to share your thoughts about movies and TV series and what you watch regularly?
So me personally, really into watching everything.
You watch everything? Do you have time?
I try my best to do that. I try my best to watch everything popular recently or some personally classic movies or films. Films not really. Novels. Anything that can really use my eyes. I think. Yeah. Okay. So that's why I wanted to. Because sometimes I feel I really have short memories of everything I've watched so far. So I have to find a way to record it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the main reason I started
So you find it better. You remember it better if you recorded some in writing, or through a medium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
That's I think in terms of memorizing stuff, I think that is definitely one of the ways the experts recommend. Same thing with learning English. You can't just sort of repeat it and say it. That's not enough in order to further build your muscle memory. You gotta not only read it out loud, you gotta write it down even better, right? Or use it. So you gotta keep or repetition.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for the part I told before about the how do I say that? Like some secrets. I would say those are secrets that those producers or directions that didn't tell through movies, but in their the process of making the films.
So a lot of the behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, behind the scenes, yes.
Behind the scenes stories and the trivia, sometimes we call that. Like, did you know Avatar 2 started somewhere?
Started somewhere?
So like trivia, movie trivia or TV trivia. Like Star Trek, if you're a Star Trek fan or Star Wars fan, tons of trivia for you to go on.
Yeah.
People love the trivia.
Yeah. That's what really trendy lately.
Fantastic. So, Chen, how long have you been a podcaster?
I've been a podcaster for about 2 years.
2 years, and your channel too, right? It's been running for 2 years?
Yes.
Okay. So it's been a while. I mean, if we all know that podcasts and podcasters don't survive. Beyond like 4 months, 6 months, and people stop podcasting. And what kept you go on like this for 2 years?
I've been making it for 2 years. I would say it is because of I actually make it like a diary that's really for memorizing.
So apart from value to the audience, it's also sort of personal value to you.
Yeah.
To record yourself,
so,
to also help you memorize everything that you've seen and read and watched.
Yeah, and I sometimes invite my friends to come and chat about those films or TVs that they like, so we can share different ideas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's what kept you going. You see, so a lot of podcasters who've come on the live podcast and promoted their podcast, you can see there's a commonality where, it's not only for themselves but also for the audience.
Yes.
You can't. So it's both ways. Everybody's benefiting through this process, and that's what keeps most of the podcasters going. So can you just share with us your most memorable episode in the past 2 years, in this whole 2-year journey of yours?
I would say, so I should start like in the beginning.
Sure.
I actually fixed the relationship between my mom and like through podcasts. So I twice like invited her to come and share her favorite TV shows. Yeah. So we actually fixed we shared talks through the reason that she likes the shows and how I see the shows, and we shared different point of views.
Right, but you have something in common, the TV that brought you together.
Yeah, I would say so. So
good.
I think, it was like those episodes are really special to me. I don't know if it is for her, but it was to me, yes.
So the episodes that featured your mom.
Yeah.
So which episodes are those?
One
remember?
is called 我的大叔. It is a Korean drama, and the other is 82年生的金智英.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a Korean movie. Yeah.
Cool. Do you have an episode number for us for those of the 15-minute fam who's gonna go
So
check it out and listen?
I have to check it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Don't worry. We can check it later.
Okay.
So the most memorable episode being, these episodes that you featured your mom with.
Yeah.
Like what was her response afterwards? Like, does she sort of enjoy coming on to the show?
At first, she was kind of shy, but I was convinced. I was convincing her that it was just like a call between us. So she can.
Oh, it's like a telephone conversation.
Yeah, it was like we didn't do that through like face to face, but on a call. Yes. So.
So she felt more comfortable once it's over line or a message or a call.
Yeah. And the second time was really like went well. Yeah.
Okay, very interesting. So do you think you would be able to convince your mom to become a podcaster herself?
I asked her about it like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And she said that she didn't really enjoy like if it's on her own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't want to do it solo.
Yes, but she was enjoying and being a guest. So.
Okay. Right. That's the right way forward. I think she was being very honest to you, right? I don't want the chores. I don't want the uploading. I don't want the editing. I want to be a guest.
I just want to talking and then skip the cutting and editing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Chen, do you have any interesting new programs or plans for the rest of the year for your channel?
So my new season has slightly changed for it. What I said before is more about behind the scenes. So I would say that for the rest of the year, it would try to going on like this.
Okay.
And maybe I was thinking about inviting some friends that was in like a filmmaking industry or something.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they can share more about making.
Yes, behind the scenes stuff, the real, actual behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Sounds very, very interesting.
Thank you.
So before we end your promotion tonight, Chen, why don't you go on and tell everybody, all the 15 Minutes fam out there, and your show, and where can they go and search and and listen to your podcast?
Okay. So you can easily search on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, KKBox, Mixerbox. Like sort of the platforms have
all
podcasts.
the podcast players. Yes.
Yeah.
But how do we search for your podcast?
So the show title is 我到底看了什么?
Okay. So very simple.
Yeah.
Like yes.
Yeah, just like this.
Yes. 我到底看了什么? And if you Google 我到底, 可能还有就是很多其他的 podcast. 可是就是我到底看了什么? There's only Chen Chen's show.
Yep.
Right. The only one. Okay. And how often do you update, Chen? Why don't you tell everybody so they know when you update and they know where to catch up with you?
Twice a month.
Twice
mostly
a month.
Mostly on Monday nights. So.
Monday night, like tonight.
But I updated last week, so it will be next
Okay.
week.
So this is your break week.
Yes. And I'm really nervous right now. I don't know if John heard me or not.
No, you sound okay. You sound perfectly
Really?
fine. Why are
Okay.
you nervous?
I don't know.
It's like calling your mom.
Yeah, but I feel like some audience are there, and it really makes me nervous.
No, it's okay. They're just little, look at them. They're just cute little profile pics, right?
Right?
就是很可爱的大头贴, it's okay. Nobody's right. Yes. Chen Chen, thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for coming to
Thank
tell us
you.
about your cool and interesting. I think if we think back, I think you probably are the first podcast related to movies and TV,
Oh, really?
if I remember correctly.
Oh,
And we have a variety.
It's my
we
honor.
we have a variety of genres before. Also documenting the personal journey, some their personal fantasy, right?
Oh.
And so on and so forth. But I think in terms of movies and TV series, you're probably first.
I actually in film reviews
Film
category, but yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's my honor.
Yeah, very nice. So you can keep up with the great work. Okay,
Thank
we want to
you.
get some great and hanging there, right? If you sort of out of touch, you're welcome to come visit us in Taipei again. To get
Sure.
All right. Thank you very much, Chen Chen.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you for promoting your show on Podcaster Time tonight. Guys, that is 我到底看了什么的倩倩，然后大家可以去各大的播放器上面呢，刚刚有讲过了，就是 Apple Podcast、Spotify、KKBox、Mixerbox, whichever podcast player that you use, it doesn't matter. Go and search for 我到底看了什么，就可以看到倩倩在这个 movie review 的这个影评的这个部分呢来做分享。然后之后呢，今年呢，倩倩也有讲到说，今年的未来的企划呢，就是会比较多的 behind the scenes，就是幕后的一些有花絮的啦或什么的，除了影评之外的一些资讯。所以大家喜欢电影的人呢，不要错过啦。Yes, and next we are back with our regular program. And what are we going to do today? We are going to do idioms related to travel and the holidays. And when we got started today, a lot of people told me, yo, I'm super excited about today's topic, and today's topic really fits the summer vibe. Yes, that's the whole point, you guys. 这个呢，每次讲到惯用语的时候呢，张老师就是提倡跟大家讲了，对不对？我们今天学，明天用，这是最重要的。我们一定要学，马上可以用到的东西。因为就像芊芊刚刚讲的，他是透过节目来，做节目来去加深自己的记忆，对不对？我看过一次，看过2次了，可能还不够加深。我觉得，我要记录下来，用某种方式来记录下来，就可以加深我的记忆力。如果你是这样子的人，也可以这样考虑。然后通常呢，像比如说，我们听跟说的部分呢，大家就比如说大家时间比较紧凑的，其实就反复的练习，用长期的反复练习来加深记忆，其实就比较不会那么痛苦。如果还要比如说 document 要写啊，然后还要去做 PPT 啊或之类的，其实可能就会更耗时间，那你就会阻碍更重。所以呢，就用长期的这个短重复，就是这种 short drills 来让自己重复呢15分钟，每天只要15分钟耕耘，慢慢的你就会发现说，越来越轻松，越来越轻松，你就越来越加量，在15分钟里面可以学习到更多或练习更多部分，文章的部分或更长的文章等等的，所以自己可以去调配。好，那我们回到今天晚上的惯用语系列。So we're going to be talking about idioms related to travel and holidays. Right. So the first idiom of tonight is to take things easy. To take things easy. To take things easy. 把东西拿得很简单。That's the wrong translation. Okay? But to take things easy.其实大家可以思考我们面对事情，对不对 ？Take things 就好像我们去面对一件事情，然后用很简单的方式去面对一件事情的话呢，就是我们讲的 take it easy 跟 take things easy 其实是意思是一样的哈。所以就是不紧张，我们慢慢来，不慌不忙，好 take things easy. Hey, take it easy to relax. All right. Example sentence: After a lot of persuading, he finally agreed that we both needed time to take things easy for a bit. OK， 感觉上呢，这个 example sentence 呢，大家可以看到。After a lot of persuading, he finally agreed that we both needed time to take things easy for a bit. 听起来呢，就是跟他想要冷静一下，对不对？所以 take things easy， 我们就要大家都要互相放下哦，就是慢慢来这样子。所以可能是在感情关系上面呢，要 relax 一点，要 take things easy， 就是我先暂时先冷静，对不对 ？OK。The next example sentence, at this pretty traditional cottage, guests can simply sit back and take things easy. 那这里呢，就是我们常见到的去旅游、去假期的 take it easy。所以在这个非常非常漂亮的这个传统的小木屋里面呢 ，at this pretty traditional cottage, guests can simply sit back and relax and take things easy. 所以我们很常讲，我常在外国人的嘴里听到 sit back and relax。Yes, you gotta sit back， 就是把这个躺椅把它躺下去，然后你就好好的放松一下 ，sit back and take things easy， 意思是一样的哈，这就是有放假的 feel 了。Okay, and next we've got off the beaten track. Off the beaten track， 大家可以想象一下，我们讲 track 就是走道嘛，对不对？或者是轨道的意思。So off the track， 那就是不在轨道上。对不对？那不在什么样的轨道上呢 ？Beaten track，beaten track， 用打出来的，打出来的这个步道是怎么样的步道呢？就是人常常走的嘛，对不对？人常常走的步道，人常常用这个大家可以想象一下哦，以前这个台湾很多这个山里面，对不对？没有步道的时候，怎么样去开那个步道？就是要人去把它踩出来嘛。对不对？所以呢，踩出来的步道就是有人的地方。那没有踩出来的呢 ，off the beaten track， 就是离开了这个大家常踩的这个步道呢，就是我们所谓的游客不常光顾的地方，就是大家所谓的秘境，对不对？这年头大家很流行什么叉叉秘境，宜兰海边秘境 ，blah blah 秘境。You know, actually, well, it's Taiwan, right? Where can you go? The island is only so big. Yes. So, of course.People in Taiwan also like to seek and enjoy their time and relax off the beaten track. They like to find the places off the beaten track. 他们要找到这个游客不常光顾的地方哦。Example sentence: My last holiday was brilliant. No internet or traffic or anything like that for a whole week. It was completely off the beaten track. Okay?所以呢，他这个人上一次的这个假期呢就很爽了，对不对？很开心，没有网路，然后也没有这个交通，对不对？哔哔叭叭这样子，对，也没有塞车哦。大家上个长假是不是塞车塞得很严重 ？Yeah, I thought so. Yes, so no traffic jams or anything like that for a whole week. 一整个礼拜都很开心哦。It was completely off the beaten track. So.His holiday was completely off the beaten track. 他的整个假期呢，就是没有人打扰，然后呢，也是游客不常光顾的地方，他在那种地方去度假。Very nice. So think about all the nice places you've visited off the beaten track. 想到一些秘境的地方，对不对？比如说抓螃蟹啦，看萤火虫啦，这个住小木屋啦 ，something like that. You know, off the beaten track, right?And then in summer, the next idiom is befitting for summer. It's as brown as a berry. As brown as a berry. Okay. I don't know why. A berry to me is not brown. Okay? But it's fine. Here, the idiom says as brown as a berry. 所以呢，就是讲说，晒的跟一个这个梅子一样咖啡色哦，一样黝黑。那这个well, I don't know where the connection is, but you sort of have to remember it. 可能呢是 brown and berry 这两个的 b 做连音哦，所以听起来就是 as brown as a berry。可是其实 berry 通常都是紫色或红色，对不对？Anyways, so there's the connection, the b.Okay, the B is the connection. Example sentence: When I arrived home after my holidays, I was as brown as a berry and felt great. 对不对？通常的外国人呢，从假期回来，他们都去度假，一定是去晒黑，没有晒黑就没有度假感觉。哦，坐在办公室里面白白的不是那个，可是，在亚洲呢，我们觉得白白的就是美，所以即便去晒了太阳，也不能黑，就是美。This is the difference in Asia. Okay, this is what we want in Asia. The next idiom, to get away from it all. To get away from it all, I think it's self-explanatory. 这字义上的意思就可以解释一切，对不对？ Get away from it all， 就是我要抛弃这一切，我就是想离开这一切。Okay, so to escape from your problems， 对，想抛开这一切，为什么？因为 maybe because you got a lot of problems。Okay, in your life, so you want to get away from it all. 那这个意思也可以说，我们这放假就是要整个去放松了，就是根本都不要再管这些纷纷扰扰了 ，right? So to get away from it all, the example sentence is, we decided to go on a desert island. Okay? Actually, it's a deserted island, so that we could get away from it all. 就是没有无人岛，我们最终呢要去找一个无人岛，然后让我们可以抛开过这个生活的纷纷扰扰，抛开这一切。We decided to go to a deserted island so that we could get away from it all. Okay. Good. The last idiom for tonight, to hit the road. You guys probably remember the song, Hit the Road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. 就是这个歌哦 Hit the road. But that Hit the Road, Jack, that song has a different meaning. Hit the road here means to start your journey. Okay? And Hit the Road, Jack, the song, means Jack, leave me alone and, be gone. Go away. Okay? Hit the road. Go away. Okay? A little different. So here, hit the road for holidays and travel means, hey, we gotta hit the road tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. OK， 所以我们明天早上6点钟就要赶快启程了。这个在这里是启程的意思哦。So example sentence: We've got a long way to go before it gets dark. Let's hit the road soon. Let's hit the road now. 现在赶快启程吧，还有很长一段路要走。OK, good. Quick recap. First, to take things easy during your holidays. And second, to find and visit, or perhaps to secure the location off the beaten track. Next, if you go on holiday, some people like it to get a tan. Some people like to get a tan, and some people like to get as brown as a berry. And next, we've got to get away from it all if you want to be on your holiday, right? You want to get away from the hassles and the troubles from your daily life. And last, we've got to hit the road, okay? So we got to hit the road, set off on our journey soon. So we've got a long way to go before it gets dark. So let's hit the road. Okay, 就赶快启程的意思咯。Okay, so again, to take things easy, off the beaten track, as brown as a berry, to get away from it all, to hit the road. Right. So guys, you know the drill. Next, I'm going to open the floor for our 15 minutes family to come and think of 2 to 3 scenarios where you can use these idioms. 可以等一下呢，我们就欢迎我们的通勤家族来举手，来上来跟我们用英文来分享一下。用2个到3个惯用语哦，来想一下说，有没有2个到3个身边就可以马上应用的情境哦。Or you're welcome to use the idiom and share a story. Okay, so this is all to help you remember the idiom. 所以呢，我们在做什么？就是我们在做联想哦。联想可以帮助记忆，也就是我们把所有学到的这些 idiom 的惯用语呢，去想象说，我明天或后天，或者是我平日的生活里面哪里可以用到这个惯用语？那到时候呢，去做这个联想的时候呢，明天可能看到，办公室什么情景就记得了。Okay, that's what we're trying to achieve. So guys, please don't be shy and raise your hands. 大家欢迎， 不用害羞，欢迎今天来做练习咯。我们今天晚上欢迎29位的大家。Okay, let me quickly say hi. Helen, 小贺 Sheming and Abraham, Perry, Megan, Molly, Sandy, Jean, Fiona, Paying, and Tony. Welcome, you guys. And yes, we've got Alex as usual. I need 3 more volunteers, please. Hello, Paying. I see you. 3 more, and I've got Molly. And yes, do I have 2 more? 2 more, 2 more. Let's get 2 more. Yeah, Chen says she can't raise her hand. Yeah, because she's on stage already. She's a speaker. Here comes Paying. Yes. All right. Good. 1 more. We got 1 more seat. 1 more seat. Right. And we got Jesse. Fantastic. And Ian says his nephew is crying. It's okay. It's okay, Ian. You can attend to your nephew. Tell your nephew that we're all here with him. Right. Ian says he wants to raise his hand, but his nephew is crying. Yeah. Well, maybe you should, talk in English to your nephew. Maybe stop him crying. You never know with kids. All right. So let me quickly say hi to Paying, Alex, Molly, and Jesse. Yes, Paying, go on ahead.
Hi, good
Hello.
evening.
Yes. So what's been happening?
Today's my first day to the new company.
Seriously? Oh, we
Yeah.
didn't catch up. We didn't talk about that. I didn't get caught up with that. So you okay? So you got promoted in the process, or
I resigned from
the old company? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. And the new company, are you enjoying yourself so far? The first day?
First day, seems like so many things to learn. I'll try to do my best.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, all the best to you. I'm sure you will handle things very well.
Thank you.
Yeah, and lucky colleagues that you got because, they get to work with you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Wow. So encouraging.
Very, very nice. Yes. So, Peng, are you going to try and link some of the idioms to some scenarios, or are you going to tell us a story tonight?
Because I didn't catch up I tried to make some sentences.
Sure, not a problem.
Yeah.
You go ahead. You can, I'll buy you some time. Okay? Right.
Like the first one, to take things easy. I think some of my friends, they just take their time to take things easy.
Take things too easy.
Too easy, yeah. When you're when you're go out, have a trip with others.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to check the time when we decide what time we have to go. Then you have to punctual. You have to be punctual.
Yes, be on time. Yes, that's the most important part about group travel, right? If you're traveling alone, that's no problem, right? You can meander and you can, help yourself, enjoy your time. But if you travel in a group, you got to watch the time.
Yes.
Okay. Good, Peng. So we will hear some stories, I think. Good. All right. So we'll come back to you in a little bit. Let me quickly say hi to Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, John.
Good evening, Alex. You sound like you're outside. Very windy.
Yes.
Okay. It sounds very windy from your side. All right, Alex. So making sentences, or are you going to tell us a story?
Tell a personal story.
Tell a personal story. Okay. Well, we will await your story. Thank you, Alex. Next, we've got Molly on the line.
Hi, good evening.
Yes, Molly. Let me guess. You're still at work.
No, just got off work.
You did, but it sounds like you are still sitting in your empty office.
No. But I'm sitting in front of my computer.
Oh, okay. Then it must be quite an empty home, a spacious but empty home. All right. I remember the one time you were still sort of in the office, right? And it sounded a little hollow, right? It was empty. Not too many
Yes.
people working there. Yes. And it sounded, your background ambience sounded a little like the same. So I assumed you're still at work. But good for you, Yeah, Monday night, 9:44, you better be at home.
Yes. I just arrived home.
Nice.
Yes,
So
really
glad to have you catch up with us. All right, Mal. So I suppose you've got juicy story for us.
Yes, sorry.
Ooh, we love juicy stories, especially about travel.
Yes.
Good or bad, doesn't matter. Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Good. That's fantastic. Right, Mal. So we'll come back to you and listen to your story. And last for tonight, we got Jessie on the line. Hello, Jessie.
Hello, good evening, John.
Good evening, Jessie. Yes. So how's it been? How have you been the past week?
Past week, it's good.
Oh, good? Nice.
Yeah.
So tonight, I suppose you also have some stories to share, right? Travel and holiday sounds like your type of thing.
Yeah, but today I will share my friend's plan for her trip. Yeah,
Nice.
Share her story.
Okay,
Not mine.
make sure you connected as much as you connect as much as you can to the idioms, all right?
Okay.
Cool. All right. That's it, guys. So we got Paying, Alex, Molly, and Jessie tonight. And of course, we will have at the end Chen to come and, give us the finale tonight. All right. So let's start with Paying tonight. Paying, you go ahead. We are ready for you.
Recently I watched some YouTube clips and some of YouTubers share their experience to Thailand, and one of the video is was she went to she went to be a volunteer to feed elephants and watch their take baths with them. I don't know how to describe.
Okay.
And, so
to bath the elephants.
Bath the elephants.
So like a elephant caregiver.
Elephant caregiver.
Yeah, like a elephant carer.
Caring. Yeah.
Okay.
And it made me want to get away from it all and go hit the road
and visit Thailand.
And I don't mind be brown as a berry. And I think I will feel very good.
You'll be very tanned if you go to Thailand.
Yeah.
Sheming shared with us that he went to Vietnam recently, and he says it was like cooking hot, like you are in your datong cooker. Yeah. So sometimes you get as brown as a berry, and also you will probably lose a few pounds.
Not only get brown,
right? Yeah. You'll probably lose a couple of pounds. Good. Right. So, have you ever because you do a little bit of traveling, and of course, you're a baseball fan. So, do you have any sort of places off the beaten track that you would recommend?
Britain.
Yeah. Any places off the beaten track, like a secret place that you like to visit? Where there's nobody.
Everywhere I go is his sizing his bar.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. We understand. You don't want to share with us any of your secret places that's off the beaten track.
Oh, please share with me if there is any beaten track.
Yeah, we want to know, please.
Yes, I want to know.
Sometimes I do this in Taipei, right? I'm very much a city person, because I spent most of my life sort of in a very slow paced city, right? In South Africa, very slow, like countryside. So when you come back to Taipei, it's like, yeah, I love Taipei. I want to be in Taipei. I don't want to go to the countryside. And then so that was sort of my stay in Taiwan. That's my life. And then I would discover some of the cafes. Sometimes in the afternoons, I've got a block hour between classes. So I got to sit in a cafe somewhere for maybe 40 minutes or an hour to wait for my next class. So I would discover some of the cafes that's sort of off the beaten track. Most people go to Louisa, they go to the Starbucks, they go to these big places. Me, I always hunt down the cafes that's off the beaten track.
Yeah.
So when I see a cafe in the afternoon that has no business, that's my favorite place. That's my favorite place. I'm sorry to say, bad for the cafe, but good for me.
All afternoon, peaceful.
Yes, you go to Starbucks and it's so noisy. I don't know. I can't even hear myself think. So I have to hunt down some of the cafes that's off the beaten track, like in the corner back alley somewhere that people don't want to visit. That's my place. I like the peace and quiet.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yes. All right, Peng, fantastic stuff. So, other than the fact that you're now with a new company, any other plans for summer?
Any place?
Yeah. Plans for summer, holidays, travel?
Not yet, because I think of my work right now.
Yeah, you should be focused on work. Yeah.
Focused on my work, yes.
You're slightly more focused. Yes, and how was the baseball games? I haven't caught up with any baseball games recently.
I just went to a baseball game the first week of June, and I got COVID and a cold,
so okay.
Yeah, but it was very fun. I love it. Still singing and dancing.
Yes, just not the COVID.
Yeah, and I invited some of my friends, and they all love it. Yes, they all love it. So I'm so happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's how you grow the game. You need fans to share their joy with others. And then it becomes a routine family thing, and then a couple generations later, the games get so much more viewership. That's very, very important to the game.
Yes.
Right. Thank you very much, Peng. That's great story sharing. I think you used that pretty well. And just think about all the places off the beaten track. You might need it. Collect them. Collect them. That's your secret hideout. All right?
Right.
Fantastic. Thank you, Peng.
Thank you.
Right. Moving on, we got Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, John.
Yeah. So shoot with your personal story. Go ahead.
And my mentor told me.
Yeah.
Told me about that. He told me I have to get away from it all in the summer vacations.
Okay.
Because I have taken on some responsibilities in the next semester.
Oh, really? What responsibility is that?
Help everyone.
Help everyone to do what?
To deal with some problems.
To deal with some problems? So you are the problem solver.
Yes.
Ooh, what problems can you solve, Alex? Can you solve money problems? I'm kidding, Alex. Good for you. So what problems do you solve for your fellow students, your fellow classmates?
For arguments.
Oh, really? So you're like the mediator. You can mediate when people fight and argue.
Yes.
Wow, you're such a buff. Good for you. Yeah, that's not a skill everybody has. So good for you.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, to be able to handle conflict, Alex, that's not easy. Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, go on.
And my goal in the summer vacation is to be as brown as a berry.
Oh, really? Your goal this summer is to get as brown as a berry. Good for you. Yeah, you need a little bit of tan, my man. Okay.
Yes.
Anything else?
And I always want to take things easily.
Okay.
Because I always want to make things complete quickly.
Oh.
But sometimes this is not a good thing.
Okay. Sometimes you push too much, so you want to take things easy.
Yes.
Okay. Good. You always, Alex, you have to know that you need to be self-aware. So you know what you're doing, you know what your personality is like. If you feel you push too hard, too much, then take a step back and take things easy.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Good for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty good. Those are good sentences there. Fantastic stuff. Yeah, remember to apply it in real life, okay? Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, your classmates must be happy. You are the mediator. You're going to mediate all the conflict. You're the negotiator. Yeah. You should watch that movie, The Negotiator, you know, how to handle conflicts. You know, if a guy wants to kill somebody else, you know, how do you negotiate? How do you mediate conflicts? You know, that's something, if you have a passion for that, that's some, you know, Netflix videos, movies, TV series you can follow. Yeah. Maybe that's a career for you one day. You never know.
Oh.
All right. Thank you very much, Alex. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job. Right. Next, we've got Molly.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to share like a two short story.
Ooh, 2 short stories. Nice.
Yes, the first one was during the Dragon Festival. I was planning like 2 days to go camping with my friends.
Dragon Boat Festival to Kending.
Yes, only spent for 2 days. And because actually in first time I don't want to go back to Kaohsiung. There was my hometown, and I actually got the work stuff to deal with. But during that time I am very confused and very annoyed about the working. So we plan to get away from it all. So we just plan to go camping, to go free diving.
Yes, free diving.
Yes, and the weather was too good, so I was as brown as a berry.
Yes, after your free diving trip,
Yes,
and that was the bonus from your trip, right?
Yes, that was a bonus. And extra bonus was I mostly from my tie to my cliff was almost get sunburn.
I know.
Yes, it got really red. After the free diving, when I go back to Taipei, when I take a shower, the hot tub when I take a shower, the hot water just drowned into my leg. Oh my god! I just ate
you
milk.
you don't have to convince me. When I was a kid, we had a swimming pool at home, and every time I would get sunburned, that's how I would feel. And then the next morning, I would have to get dressed to go to school, and then realizing that I can't even get dressed because my shirt rubbing against my skin hurts.
Yeah.
So I'm walking funny, and I'm walking funny, and I'm moving funny.
Yes.
And then once my classmates, because I grew up in an all-boys school, and if your classmates like, hey, John, what's wrong with you? Oh, I got sunburned last weekend. You know what? They will all pat me on the back.
Yes. Oh
and
my
then
God.
I will
Naughty
get hurt.
boy.
I will be like, ow, no, don't do that. And then, they love it. Boys.
Yes.
Just being boys.
Boys was very, very happy.
Yes. So
Yes.
you don't have to tell me. I know how it feels.
So do I. I can wear jeans or something very tight to feel in my leg. I can only wear some out of the pants to free my leg.
Sunblock is your best friend. Remember. Because you work in Taipei for far too long, so you forget sunblock.
Yeah.
If you stayed in your hometown in Kaohsiung, I believe you will remember your best friend sunblock.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. But in Taipei, you sort of forget because you're always indoors most of the time.
Yes, in Taipei,
sticky.
the weather here was not too good in here.
No, actually, during Dragon Boat, it was pretty good. Yes, but I worked.
Really?
I worked. Yes.
Really?
I didn't want to go anywhere. And then most of my friends who went back to their hometowns, they were stuck in traffic. So I was like, haha, good for you. Me, I'm sitting at home working.
Yes, the traffic was so, oh my God, it was
terrible.
It was terrible.
I know. Going down south, going to the eastern part of Taiwan, going to the west, let's put it this way. That Dragon Boat long weekend, I can tell you. Saturday, I went. My wife and I, we were, just out of the blue. We thought, hey, we need to get out of the house, so we went to Xinyi. I can't remember. It's Mitsukoshi or anyway, she knows the department store, one of the department stores.
Okay.
And guess what? We didn't get a seat.
Oh,
we couldn't get a seat. I
really?
thought everybody would leave Taipei, go somewhere else, but no, we couldn't get a seat at the restaurant we want to dine at. So eventually we went to the food court.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because
all the restaurants are packed. All the restaurants.
Yes, because every time we just think like every of my friends who live now in Taipei, they will go back to their hometown. So we always go like if the long weekend come and the Taipei will become like empty cities. But I was shocked by this situation.
Yeah, I know. I was also shocked. I was like, I thought you guys were supposed to go somewhere.
Yes.
And obviously, so, and
like people maybe just saw like as you.
Yes.
Okay, then after the vacation, the second one, like my friends who was Japanese, and he and his friends like to prepare to hit the road, come to visit me in Taiwan. And
he prepared to hit the road for what reason?
They haven't been to Taiwan before. But last time I went to Japan. I went to visit him, and he just started playing like and travel here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and he just tell me like he want to go somewhere off the beaten track, and I'm wondering where can I show him in Taipei. It like got a little difficult.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody's been everywhere in Taipei.
Yes.
But I think you got to look at the situation from his eyes, right? If you see Taipei from our eyes, you see nothing.
Yes. Yes.
But you have to see it from a Japanese guy's eye. Like maybe just Taipei Zoo will make him happy. You know that. Like Din Tai Fung, take him to Yongkang Street, get him, mango and shaved ice, he'll be happy. Taipei Zoo, he'll be happy. And take him to Elephant Mountain, take a picture of the 101 and Taipei City landscape. He'll be happy that way. Done.
Yeah, maybe, but he came from Tokyo, so I'm wondering, like, the zoo, the 101, maybe he will not interesting.
No, you know what? Japanese people, you have to see it from his eyes.
Okay.
Sometimes, in Tokyo, he doesn't go to Disneyland at all. He hates Disneyland, right? Just like us. We live in Taipei, we never go to Taipei Zoo.
Yes.
Right? You always want to live like the other person somewhere else. But you go to Tokyo, you want to go to their zoo. But in Taipei, you don't want to go to Taipei Zoo.
Yeah.
That's how people work. Yeah. Human nature. We are rebellious by nature.
Yes.
We love Taiwan, but we don't love Taiwan. That kind of feeling?
Yes.
You love Taiwan. You love everything about Taiwan, but you don't want to go to Taipei Zoo. You don't want to go to, these places that Japanese people and Americans and the Europeans like to go.
This seems like a very good opinion. Okay, I will consider about it. Thank you so much.
Right. So earlier on, Molly, you mentioned something.
Okay.
Your friend to hit the road, right?
Yes.
So I think that was probably not the best context to use hit the road. Okay. So, for example, if we say your friend, like he was waiting or he saved his vacation, he saved his annual leave so that he could hit the road and go somewhere that's off the beaten track. That will make better sense.
Okay, I get it.
But if you say, I tell my friend to hit the road, that means you tell him to go away.
Okay.
You got to be careful because there could be some misunderstanding there.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, hit the road means, to go on a journey. But when you tell somebody to hit the road, that means you go away from me, right? You go on a journey away from me.
It's also like a very awful.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the movies, you will remember, Molly, that, when there are couples fighting, right? And then the lady gets very angry and she opens the door and shoves her husband or boyfriend out and say, beat it, hit the road, and then close the door. Boom. That's sort of the scene.
Shut the suitcase to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I get
beat it. Hit the road. Okay, so either say beat it or hit the road. So that's why Michael Jackson's song is so brilliant, right? Beat it.
Beat it. Really?
No, I'm serious. People don't get it.
Really?
Yeah. That's the point. Beat it. That means go away.
Oh.
Get away from me. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I get it now.
Yes. There we go. So you gotta some songs, they sound weird not because they want to be weird, because it has certain meaning to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But of course, like modern sounds are very different. Like some sounds, it's like, like J Cho is huo 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 huo. That means nothing, right? There's no real story there. It's just sound. And then like what's it? Justin Bieber, right? Baby, baby, for the whole song.
Yes.
There we go. It has no meaning. Sometimes it's just because it's catchy.
Okay, maybe you have to wait.
But a lot of the oldies, the old songs, they usually carry some sort of meaning. So if it sounds kind of weird, or if you don't quite understand what they're trying to sing, it's always best to go check out the lyrics, because that will probably, make you learn something new.
Yes, I think that's very interesting. Okay, thank you so much.
Right. Great stuff, Molly. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. And last, we've got Jessie. Hello, Jess.
Hello, John.
Right. You got... Yes, go on ahead. We are ready for you.
So today I would like to share my friend's plan for her vacation.
Fantastic.
And she will join a yoga trip in an off-beaten track beach in Phuket, Thailand.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's a yoga trip, so it's really cool for me, because this is the first time I heard this.
Oh,
and
really?
Yeah, it's like around 10 people, It's a yoga group. Then there's a Thailand teacher there, so
yes,
she
yoga
will
instructor.
yeah.
Ooh.
Then she will enjoy the view and do yoga there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, true.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, and she just take things easy and get away from all works. And she will hit the road next week.
Ooh, I'm so excited for her. I'm so excited for her. Sounds like a fantastic trip. You want to go on off the beaten track, and then you want to have this activity that you have passion about, right? That you're passionate about. And yeah, I think a yoga trip sounds great. You know, some old guys, like, you know, my dad's generation, they like to go to Thailand to play golf. So that's sort of their trip, right? They go and then enjoy the beach and everything, and then they go play golf. So that's also one way you can plan your trips around these little activities. Very nice. So what are your plans for the holidays? Because, you know, it sounds like your friends has everything worked out. What about you?
Well, around maybe mid of August, that means 2 weeks later, I will go to Tainan and Kaohsiung with my boyfriends.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tainan and Kaohsiung, very nice. Yes, sounds like a foodie tour.
Yeah, yeah. because he has the voucher for Hansen department store. Yeah, so we will go there to have the buffet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Got it. Been there, done that. Yes. What do you do with a voucher? Of course. What else?
Yeah.
Eat it.
Eat it, yes.
Spend it on food. Yeah. I'm gonna eat as much as you can.
Yeah.
And I heard the buffet restaurant at the department store is fantastic. It's the best. The ones in Taipei sort of second grade, right? Sort of grade B grade. The one in Kaohsiung, they say, is the best by far.
Oh, okay. You mean the seafood buffet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what people tell me. I've never been to the one in Kaohsiung though, but that's what people tell me.
Okay, cool.
You'll have fun, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Lots of food.
I'm looking forward to my vacation.
Very good. Yes. Anything else for the summer? Just a short trip to Tainan and Kaohsiung?
Yes, so far, yes. And maybe this weekend I will go to the concert for the IC Bowl.
What's that?
It's a Taiwanese concert. Yeah.
IC Boat?
IC Bowl 冰球乐团. I think it's a bit how to say that?
So it's a band. It's a band.
Yeah, it's a band. It's a band. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes, it's a band. Yeah.
Okay. So yesterday I was really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Petty 有听过吗？
有啊。
哦，是哦。
I also love it.
Oh, okay, good for you guys. Yeah, you know, 你知道昨天 GMAs, right? Go to Melody Awards, and then I'm like, I don't know half the people. I don't know their music at all. I feel so outdated, you know. But it was a blast. It looks like a good party, but I'm like, I'm just not updated. I'm sorry. Yes. So I'll take your word for it, Jesse. So anyways, I'll catch up with Petty later to show me a few YouTubes. Yes. Petty 有去看过他们的演唱会吗？
没有
IC Ball 没有啊？啊，你是哪里知道 IC Ball 的？
就无意间听到了。
我有。
Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't feel too bad anymore. Like, 如果 Petty 无意间听到的，那我就是我故意的，可能也听不到，就表示我的 YouTube 的那个 algorithm 那个演算法就是不会推这种东西给我。Yeah, okay, thank you. So Jess, you will have fun. You sound like, yeah, you know how to enjoy life, unlike some of us, namely myself. Good. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing, Jessie. Fantastic stuff. Yes, so then finally we have Chen Chen, who's going to give us the finale. Yeah, Chen Chen stayed for the whole time, so you don't have to raise your hand. You're already one of the speakers, so yeah. Go ahead.
好，我到底看了什么 ？Share stories from films and TV shows, including behind the scenes.
Yeah.
For example, what's the original script and what's the difference between the script and the final movie?
Right.
Or why they use the song as in this specific scene, so on. You can easily obtain the special stories and reasons in the production process within 20 minutes. And you can check 我到底看了什么 on every podcast player. And you're welcome to share idea with me on Instagram through the link on my profile.
Fantastic stuff.
Yes,
Thank
and
you
I
very much.
highly recommend listening to it before sleep or whenever you want to take a break or want to take things easily.
Yes. You want to take things easy? Just turn on the podcast. Fantastic stuff.
Thank you.
Yes. Thanks very much for joining us, Chen Chen. And big thanks to Pei, Alex, Molly, and Jessie for sharing their wonderful story and making use of all the idioms tonight. And guys, remember, please do come and join us and raise your hand and, make this an opportunity where you can speak English for yourself. All right? And come and speak to us and enjoy using the language. So guys, thank you very much for joining us, and we will catch you next week, same time, same place, 9 p.m. Mondays. So guys, thank you. That's it from my side and Pity. And we say goodbye and good night. Good night, you all. Thank you. Right. Thanks, you guys. And we are off the air. Night, night, Chin Chin. Thank you for joining us. Molly, bye-bye. Good night, Tony. You're very welcome, Ian. Hello and good night. See ya, Ashley. Good night. I love IC2. 1 year. Lanyu. Okay, let me just quickly read the messages. Freediving in Lanyu sounds fun, but it's, to be as brown as a berry, yes. You can show off to your colleagues at work, like, hey, living the life. So Ian was asking, how do I say 晒到脱皮这件事情？其实呢 sunburn 就是晒伤了，对不对？所以晒伤之后才会脱皮。Okay, so I was so sunburned that my skin started to peel off. Okay, 所以脱皮对我们来说呢，会觉得说应该是晒到会变成脱皮嘛。可是，在外国人的眼里，对不对？其实他们不太脱皮的，是我们常脱皮。我们晒伤一定会脱皮，然后外国人其实不太会，他们要晒到很那个真的受伤了，那个可能就烧伤了，才会有那个脱皮的这种状况。So they don't put it together. Okay? So getting sunburned is one thing, and then your skin starting to peel, that's another thing. 这是两件事情哦。Okay. Good. I hope that answers your question. And hey you, good night. Yeah. Good night. Louis, good night. You are welcome, you guys. Basanto, hello. Haven't seen you for a while. And Louis, welcome. Welcome to 15 Minutes Live Podcast. All right. It seems like it's your first time. I hope you guys are doing well. And then we got... All right. Let's see. Peichi's in the house. Hello. And Stephanie and Ku, please do make sure that you also follow us and subscribe to our podcast. OK， 通勤学英语，欢迎一起收听我们的 podcast 哦。我们除了周一晚上会在这边做 live podcast 以外，其实我们每周都有三个不同的节目。我们有每日跟读单元，还有我们的周三都会有 vocab， 然后再来是我们周末呢，周六就会有这个live podcast， 把它转成这个 podcast 节目这样子。So, for you guys who've just joined us tonight， 第一次的朋友们呢，第一次参加我们的朋友，其实可以去帮我们点击一下我们的 IG 啦、YouTube 啦，然后除了之外呢，我们其实还有这个 podcast 的节目可以给大家听，所以大家都可以去点一下。我们在不同的平台呢，都会有不同的呈现啦，像 YouTube 呢，跟我们的 Facebook 粉专呢，上面都会有留下我们这过往的这些 live podcast 的这个图卡那个字卡在上面。然后呢 IG 上面呢，我们现在就是比较 vocab 为主然后之后呢，可能我们有新的企划，然后看我们就是越来